So we're using the newly buffed Deathwatch Power Fist here. This one feels way better now because you can just do this. You can just melt off the charge shot if you don't charge it up. And that is good. That is much better.
Captain Acheram will coordinate our efforts over Vox. Let us deliver the Emperor's wrath to these creatures.
Is it better than just charge attacking them? Probably not, but you do use the uncharged one fairly often in this game, so like at least now the weapon will incorporate itself into the gameplay loop of the class. But like before, you pretty much never used the Melta portion on this. They also buffed up the light attack one, so this one does more damage now. But that one's definitely worse than the charge. FTG, do you think orcs will be corrupted by Sauron's ring? I mean, probably. I meant to go over there, but... There are now actually occasions where you get this weapon off where you can't even do a normal one, which is pretty good. I gotta say, it's a bigger buff than it sounds initially. My attack there for your twice, that's awkward. How many range guys here?
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its now wears the shroud of death.
I probably used the Melta Blast in this newly buffed run more, like, already in this mission, more than I used it the entirety pre-patch. I'm pretty sure I went like 20 minutes straight in the last patch without using the Melta portion of this weapon a single time. Way better now. and it still sucks. I mean, it's got utility. Like the gimmick is functional, and that's all you can really ask. I don't think this weapon's dog shit anymore. I don't think it's top tier. I don't think it's dog shit. It's actually quite functional. And the Melta portion, you can actually fit that into a lot of the enemy attack loops, or the gaps in their strings, far more easily than some other options. Okay. Something like that. Copy Melter or Deathgrass. Deathgrass is definitely... I think Deathgrass is a super underrated heroic in this game. I don't know if it's like... I mean, it just works. It does its thing. Oh, I didn't have the charge. It's awkward.
Jump pack refuel.
Look how much fire we applied there.
Another alien falls to the Imperial's keep. Avenging angel.
That cool? Unfortunately, we wasted our jump pack, but
We stand in victory against this foul
what's your take on the hotfix such update in Heroics Viable now that weren't before? The one we're using now, the Deathwatch. I would actually say this one was genuinely the worst heroic in the game for a bit.
The Xenos infestation is staying. I'm never ready.
They also nerfed the, or they didn't nerf it, they fixed the bug on the infinite ground pound bug on the Power Sword Assault. That is gone this patch. Or at least I wasn't able to get it working the same way as before. Oh, that's not. There we go. The hotfix has happened already, yeah. I mean, it took 2 weeks. I'd say that's a pretty long time. Guys, I can't help but feel like you're still better off doing that all the time. So I'm trying to get my little gimmick effect off. But you know what's better than a gimmick effect? One-shotting every Tyranid in front of me. That's a pretty cool effect. I think I like that one.
Jump pack refuel.
What's up, FCG? How are you having? Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for your helpful videos. No problem, Lord Hellblade. Is the new fist good now? Definitely better. You're still better off using the charge attack usually, just because ranged enemies, you don't want to light a devourer in front of you on fire. You want to one-shot them for an execute. You're gonna lose all your HP. But it's definitely decent. It doesn't feel like I'm trolling myself using it, so I say that's a step up.
We are the exterminators become flesh.
If you use what the devs lied, the carbine is only buffed 8.3%, not 10. A tragic alpha. Who would have thought?
Commencing reload.
Alright, I'm gonna wait for this over here. Now, all I gotta do, can we up, how about we up the Melta range on this thing to like the same range as the normal thrust jab for that. Next buff, please. Do that. Because how is my flamethrower going have less range than the
The Xenos infestation.
Alright, let's troll.
Right now, the soul
Alright, I'll reapply our elite hunter. And then we'll kill this guy.
Jump back review. Its Xenos brain did not grant it the wisdom to flee. Too quiet. Let me survey from a better.
Do you hear a fist for what?
The camp seems deserted, Captain.
I mean, it's the heroic fist. Is there no question?
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise. That pitiful Xenos was under horrid blood. I doubt an aerial scan is speaking, but I'm beginning to wonder.
No time see someone using perk from this fist. Is that English? Are you speaking English in the chat? Also, what I should have for dinner? Roasted Tyranid. Here's a delicacy somewhere.
I am having no luck. Codes obtained. Captain, codes secure. The Emperor.
Forget this.
Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Biovore crunch. We do love some Biovore, don't we?
The world this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its cargo.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
Utterly. The Imperials have a rising destruction. Avenging angels for exposure.
Do you like the updated Heroic Power Fist or not? I would say it's mediocre. But that's kind of what I expected, but it's functional. But that way, it's a functional weapon. It's definitely better than it was. That is just objectively true. I mean, this is not bad. If they buffed up the base damage of this thing, I probably like it even more. But,
From the forge.
have you seen the attack rework perks? I have not. I'll get around to that alpha. I imagine the rework's going to be pretty simple. Well, it's not even like a rework. I imagine, did they rework the entire tree, or they just rework the other thing? You ever ground pound Wings of Flame? Oh, obviously. We've been doing that all game.
The lifeblood of the Astra Militarum. Let us make good use of it.
This one's attacking 2 primaries, yeah. I'll get around to it. I still think this is better here because you know what's better than applying flame? It's just one-shotting them all. Maybe the flame would be good. You know what? Let's do a little bit of strategic. Melt the blast. A little bit of strategizing. The heroic bolt pistols is the best bolt pistol these days. This thing does more gunstrike damage than the firepower variant of this thing. And the DPS is peak, the accuracy. It gives up 0 accuracy as well. It's so good. That thing. All it took was a 15% base damage buff. Who would have thought? Hey Shinobi, are you still quirkless, dude? Actually, quirkless Shinobi's dead. It's a tragic story. Okay, let's go this one. Dude, the Salamar's voice pack leak. Guys. Chill out. Everyone thinks like FTG, that's not, I'm not all encompassing. Not yet. I can't, we'll get around to all of it, guys. Don't worry, we already knew a Salamander voice pack was coming, though. That's the last one they're going to finish up, because Dimitri, the creative director, he said that they're going to finish up the one they have, and they're probably never going to release another one ever again, because of the backlash. But, like, I don't really know what you expected. Half-ass DLC. Though they did bring up a good point that,
use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment.
But I will say, the voice pack DLC,
Good for you.
the complaints about that have permanently set in stone what the community will accept in Space Marine 3, and I bet Saber's going to make significantly different decisions than they probably would have otherwise. Especially from top brass. ITG no heroic meltagun buffs is criminal. They're probably gonna get one more. One more round of buffs this patch. This came here as a power fist now. It's pretty good. It's okay. Not top tier. It's exactly like I thought it would be, which is functional, but not godly.
Have been observed. The generators hum in the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Tyranids assaulting generator 1.
So, here's a little thing I want to mention, is that when you're using this gun, this gun I say, when you're using this melee weapon, allegedly, the Melt of Blast portion, you cannot follow that up with a charge attack immediately after, so you want to parry the animation cancel. So for example, what has get released? Voice, White Scars, Salamander, and what's the other one? Raven Guard. Those are the ones they had leaked ages ago, so they're gonna finish up that voice pack DLC, and then that's it. Do you still have to get 3 consecutive body shots I'm missing on the Rogue Stalker? Yes. Though it's a little less detrimental now because you can kind of just... I mean, you have a 25% faster trigger on the thing now, effectively. So, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Not peak, but, like, it's functional. To no one's surprise, guess which heroic didn't get buffed at all. The Salamander Power Sword, because it's cracked. Shotgun, when does it exist for Marines? Yeah, there is such a thing as an Astartes shotgun. But in this game, the Melter Rifle's already kind of a shotgun. They said.
Generator 4 is suffering mechanistic palpitations. Provide service before components are harmed.
Death Heroic Melted didn't need a buff. I think that gun is overrated.
Go on the attack front. Pry that generator from that filthy clutch. Swapping magazine.
Y-axis aligned. Margin of error 0.0 nanometers.
Should normal Melta get a buff? Honestly, probably. I don't think any of the Meltas are, like, ridiculous anymore. They're, like, low A tier or B tier. That's where I put them.
Even a humble
They're not ridiculous. They're definitely good.
Attention. Crane drive
Just because Stagger is so strong in this game.
perform the necessary cleansing to resume.
Here, we're gonna use this. Then that stim, that crate over there is more likely to give us a stim.
By his will, the train is restored.
Drive train restored. Begin the course of locomotion, adepts.
That ravenous are no more scars.
Demolition deployment sequence unlocked. No errors logged under the Omnissiah's watchful oculus.
The moment
Guardsman, how goes the long war? Incredibly long.
There's an observation platform overlooking the Cryptomethium fields.
One day, Vanguard Melt will be viable in Siege. I don't think there is anything in this game that's not viable right now. There are things that become not viable at high siege waves, but that's like 90% of guns in the game, right? I don't think people know what the term viable means. Something being unviable would mean it's unusable at a certain difficulty, and there's really not a gun in this game that is like that. Not even the fencing heroic Omniscient axes and melee weapons like that.
another alien. Jump back with you.
Yeah, even the auto rifle's still viable.
Commencing reload. My war gear is set. End that one's peaceful life, for it strikes me the only aid to this filth will be their cleansing. We've purged the zoanthrope, mind and matter.
Come here, Melt the Blast, do that. I'm just saying, a Melt the Blast ain't doing that shit. That versus Vern? Yeah, big question mark. Like, what's stronger? The gigantic Falco punch that goes 20 billion miles, or the Ultra Fart? I guess I'll just have to one-shot him.
Xenos hunger is insatiable, but in pain it's daunting. Our blows put to overwhelm us. Stop them!
How tragic. That's a very interruptible thing, but I really wanted to melt him. Wow, that was a really good stun lock, didn't I? I did my no knockback. The fool. My hubris.
Avenging angel. William's hammer rises the strike.
There's too much shit that like interrupts you in this game. The spicy fart power fist. I mean, the fire attack has proven useful a couple times. Now, would that be better than the damage trade-off? Hell no. At least the trade-off on the Death's Grasp Power Fist is, like, fundamentally different. This one kind of feels like... I'm just giving up damage on my Power Fist for a gimmick. With this Power Fist, nothing changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Oh, dude, they weren't beating the airbenders with this one.
We will wreak such havoc upon the enemy, the Emperor will see it from Terra.
I will hold you to that.
Reinforcements will not provide them relief.
The fire effects we could apply on bosses, at least. Listen, the fire effect is not the worst thing to ever exist in the game. Burn is a powerful effect. Burn's definitely not as good as it used to be in this game. It doesn't even work on the aspects anymore. They fit in there. That's pretty nice. My problem is my thrust jab would go farther. They should up the range of this. Make it go as far as make it go with Tide of Battle. 20 meters. And then it's better. If Titus had the block power fist, he would have killed that Carnifex, yeah. The man in chat does not lie. It'd be possible a heroic version of the Pyro Blaster and Pyro Cannon. There's going to be a heroic weapon version. There'll be 2 for every weapon in the game. So by year 4, actually I have to count how many patches we require for that, because they give us like 6 per patch, or they give us. See, this year we got, let's see, 24 heroic weapons. That means next year probably another 24. Maybe they'll give us a patch that gives us like 10 heroic weapons. Who knows? But the average has been like the majority of patches this year are giving us 6. I expect patch 15 is going to be the same next month.
Not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done.
The enemy seeks to consume this place and us with it.
You jumping on Helldivers 2 tomorrow to use the new 40k gear or what? Hell no. Why would I play Timu 40k when I could play Space Marine 2?
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Another alien falls to the Imperial. See not pass. Then there's up here smoke. Your reign of terror is ended, burning sun. Jump back with you.
Timu 40k. What would you call a Helldiver's War Bond, a 40k War Bond other than Timu 40k?
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
More of the skittering burning. Avenging angel, your responsible. The Xenos infestation is steps now. Reload.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
I am the righteous Lord. Purge the alien scourge. Let us see firepower. It's Xenos brain granted the wisdom to claim. Reloading magazine. The armory is mine. I'm airborne ready.
If I can charge attack from here.
Swapping magazine.
I've never heard of someone refer to Helldivers as a cash grab before. All games are cash grabs, technically, right? Well, I guess not really, but you know what I mean. There's no video game that is sold on the market that is made altruistically to not get your money, okay? Especially not from a dev as big as even Arrowhead. If companies could nickel and dime you with if you were willing to pay $50 every single DLC for a cosmetic pack, they'd do it. They'd sell it to you every time. You know, it's the same thing that CD Projekt Red did, where like company goodwill is a huge portion of why companies do like consumer-friendly things. If they could fuck you over every time, they would.
Arriving at evac point. Ramp down and ready.
If they could sell you $1,000 DLCs every patch and you bought them every time, they do it every time.
Extraction complete. Returning to orbit. Commendable work, brothers. You honor your chapter. Be ready for rearm, refit, and redeployment immediately.
Saber's adding attack perk lets you replace your secondary with a primary bolt rifle. That means a double grenade launcher or flamer, and grenade launchers is so broken. Yeah, I saw that. Like, pretty hype. That'll be pretty hype. One of the first builds I'll probably make with it. Double grenade launcher, double pyre blaster. Why the hell not, right? Though, the heroic plasma pistol is so good that in operations and hard strats, it might actually still be the best pick. Who knows? Maybe they'll break it again.